Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hello.
It's your boy, Ronald Rage, coming at you with Friday here for this
Hello.
awesome race. I believe this is the 8 and 9 seed. So, as far as this round, this is the closest match in this entire round, as far as how PBs go.
Insane.
We'll see how washed Mike Food really is. But he's been participating in a lot of races, like our community races lately, so
yeah.
I think he'll do a pretty good job.
Yeah, he did one D-Rust run like a week ago.
Yeah, he's done at least like 5 runs, 5% runs, which for Mike is like enough for a year.
Mike is only runs, never practice.
Oh yeah, practice. What's practice?
Never practice. So tell me, Ron, this tournament seems to me like a 16-man are duking out who is gonna get to face Scoots in the end in the finals. Is that right?
Pretty much. With any percent, you really never know because like you could always die. But knowing Scotty, he's always like he knows he's like a minute ahead of everybody, at least a minute ahead of everybody in this tournament. So I would guess he'd go pretty safe. Like he doesn't even need to do sack skip. He doesn't need to do like crazy strats like box 3 with 2 tanks or whatever, or box 1 with two tanks. So that probably will be the case. Scotty in the finals. Another favorite is Monkey. Bench Juice is another really good runner in this tournament. But you never know.
Yeah,
In
a lot of stuff can
races,
happen.
yes, somebody can do a poor run, another person can get a PB. So you never know. It's double elimination.
I heard in chat that apparently Scotty's going to die and he won't get to the finals. So
my prediction for the finals will be Mike Food versus Flash Ross.
Who do you think is gonna win today, by the way?
My brain tells me baria, but my heart tells me Mike Food.
Heart?
Yes. I want Mike Food to win because, look, these guys are like, I would call them friends with me. So the smack talk will be real if Mike Food beats Baria. I'll never let Baria live it down.
I have heard from sources that there is somewhat higher stakes in this race.
Yeah.
So apparently, if Mike wins, then Baria is becoming a zero mission main.
Yep.
And has to go for a 39. And if Baria wins, then apparently Mike has to admit that Scoots is the one.
Yep.
So I feel like Baria doesn't really know how to do gambles here.
I know. I was in the voice call when they did that, and I was like, "Come on, dude! You can try and get Mike to get like a 112 or something." Nope.
Mike loves fusion.
So yeah, Mike, just say you don't have to beat it, but just say Scoots is better than you. You don't have to believe it. Just say it.
We're currently still apparently waiting for the tech to be finally set up before we can start.
And Mike also, another thing, said that Baria has to get a 39, which is pretty tough, I would say, if you've never ran Zero Mission. I've ran Zero Mission for about a month, and I got to like a 43 or 44 or something. I don't remember. And that's after a month.
Apparently, Mike's biggest concern is currently what music he's gonna listen to while racing.
That's definitely key.
That's a very big issue.
It's very key. You're gonna have to let us know what you end up choosing, Mike. Just put on TikTok in the background and just random. It'll be anything. Yes.
Nyancat for 1 hour. That's then he's gonna play with Rage probably.
What's up, sir?
If he listens to Nyan Cat for 1 hour, as Flash Frost suggests, then he's probably gonna be raging while playing.
Oh, yeah.
Even more than he is gonna be anyway.
There you go. Yep.
I see action. I see barrier starting, so I guess
Wait.
we are
What? Wonder why Barry's
apparently.
starting.
Are you in the race time channel?
No.
Or
I'm
Barrier might
not.
just do more practice. I don't know. I mean, his timer is not running, so he might do some more warm up.
Yeah, he's probably just warming.
Getting a few climb resets in.
I don't know about you. All these guys do these crazy climbs, but I like the free climb, like where you just do the wall jump off the left wall. It's so free, and you can still get a 29 with it. I hate resetting climb. So for the viewers here who might not know, this race is kind of interesting actually because Baria, Mike Food, myself, and Friday all have our PBs are within 15 seconds of each other.
No, I do not
Kinda
race this
crazy.
game. I do not run this game. Sorry.
You are a
I do
legend.
not know anything.
Yeah, that's very interesting actually. I noticed that a couple days ago. Yeah, Friday washed, but still has a decent time. Friday, come back. Come back.
No. The only thing I can say about this is, to me, this looks like a very bad ROM hack. No custom tiles, no custom music, very vanilla.
Such a vanilla run.
Not sure what to think of this. Bad platforming.
So yeah, we'll also have another race tonight, by the way.
Yes, we can talk a bit about what races are scheduled
Rad.
too.
I know. Gosh dang it.
Well, it seems like we have a lot of time to talk, so.
Let me see. I'm commentating it, and I forgot what it was. I'm commentating it with Baria.
Then you can cheer him up after his loss.
Yeah. Oh, right. It's Sci-Fi versus Vicious. So Sci-Fi is a relatively newer runner. I mean, they've been playing the game for like 2 years now, but has been climbing the leaderboards very quickly. I believe he's top 4, top 5 in Hundo. And so yeah, Sci-Fi is the 6th seed, and then Vicious is the 11th seed. So yeah, Sci-Fi definitely the favorite there, but you never know.
Or the kids playing the game since 2-3 years. Meanwhile, old Friday's been playing since 21 years.
21 years.
I got this on release.
I've been playing this game since Vietnam. I also played this game casually, like when it came out. I still have my copy of my old purple Game Boy Advance.
Nice.
That'll be at 9 o'clock Eastern tonight. That race.
Yeah, we are being asked to explain. We are gonna explain every single strat. We're gonna point out every single mistake.
Yes.
That is gonna happen on Mike's stream.
I have all the knowledge in this game. I know everything.
Yes, I heard that you made Baria. That's what the word on the street is.
Yeah, definitely. I'm the reason why Baria is so good. I pushed him to get the 114. He's like, Ronald Rage can get this? Okay, I could definitely get this. Nah, Schmade, you're wrong. I made Mr. Plateau. I'm sorry, Baria, excuse me.
See, the climb that we see Mike currently doing, that's only possible when you claw grip the controller.
True, true. Oh, there's the barking.
Oh, the dog is happening! Well, better now than later. Oh, Scott, you know who Mike is. It's the guy who claw grips when he plays.
claw grip is the best strat. Everybody knows that.
Mike is mostly
Scotty
using his
especially.
time to trash talk Baria.
Yep.
Mike
I will
is
say,
taking the fight out of the game.
as far as mental goes, I definitely give Mike the edge here.
Mike
He's like
is
a
not just
veteran.
mentally more stable, he's also the
Yeah.
one that's gonna destroy Baria mentally.
Yes. Baria, I will definitely say, is going to be the more consistent, seasoned runner because he plays this game all the time right now.
Could almost say that he is plateauing. So
Almost, yeah.
consistent he is. I heard he got an insane PB of 0.5 seconds the other day.
Dude, that's crazy.
The
But yeah, Mike
consistency is insane.
We'll make fun of Mike a lot in this race, but he's actually like a legend in the community. He's
Mike has the
second place on Zero Mission.
Mike has the
80%.
any% easy world record. His run was insane. My favorite part was the 30-minute lunch break.
Yeah, lunch percent. No one can do lunch percent like Mike. No.
Well, I'm not sure. It might be the lunch break or the victory lap that he takes through the whole station. Just looking, everything is still okay.
Yeah. Like he's such a good runner. He just double checks to make sure, you know. Nothing wrong with being, you know, making sure everything's right. Just double checking everything. Ooh, look at those qual grip wall jumps. Oh, Mike is so good.
Apparently, we have Monkey, Mike, and Scotty in voice chat, so Mike is gonna. The pressure is on Baria. Scotty's gonna tell him when he makes mistakes. He's gonna shape him. Tell him not to claw grip while Scotty probably is dying of cringe inside.
Dude. We were in a voice call a couple
We see
weeks
Baria
ago.
doing insane non-doubles. That's great.
Insane.
Which we're gonna get to later.
Imagine not getting a triple double on Nightmare. That's just awesome.
Well, he just failed 3 doubles, so that's also something.
Who? Oh, nope, never mind. It's like, oh, we're starting. Nope. No.
No.
Okay, this is the first race of the any percent tournament, so makes sense that there's going to be a little delay to start.
I'm gonna need to get used to this first. This is the Fusion game. It's relatively new. It just released like earlier this year on the Nintendo Switch.
Exactly. Brand new game. Metroid Fusion.
Strats are being found left and right. Brand new game. Hot speed game.
Yeah. We're still debating if we should allow turbo or not, though, but we'll see.
I need a lengthy discussion about turbo, please.
Moment of truth. Will Mike get the triple double here in practice? Nope.
Mike got 1 double. That's 1 more than Baria.
Oh.
Let's go.
Yep.
2 doubles. Let's go.
Oh, he's insane.
This is it, Mike. This is it. It's the influence. Scotty and Monkey told him, press buttons. He did it. He got it. He's gonna win.
Hey, Daisy. Be nice. There's a lot of people listening. Don't be barking, okay? Please, thank you. She just gets really excited when anything.
And there will be a lot of exciting stuff happening in this race when it starts.
For sure.
I see that more people have joined the Mike tutoring voice chat.
See, let's go.
And they left.
Oh, they're like, I don't want any part of this. Scotty, Monkey, and Mike food. Unfair. Barry's gonna be in shambles.
Scotty, Monkey, and Mike food. Basically the finale. Plus Mike food.
Yeah. And there's Mike. So I wonder if they're gonna go for sack skip. I was thinking about that earlier.
I know that Baria said he will not do it because he's not crazy.
Yeah.
I was obviously trying to talk him into it because, let's be real, it would be funnier.
Yes.
Mike, I have no idea. We could have Mike go for reverse ice. We could have Mike do reverse tank escape.
Yeah. Because I'm personally not going to go for it. I'd say I'm like 80%, but just that if you die is just so bad, you know. Like in a weekly race, yeah, it's fine, you know, if you die. Yeah. But in a tournament, it's just...
Yeah, where people are falling like flies from what I hear in the weekly races.
Yes. Yeah, we actually had everybody finish though on Friday, which was a miracle.
Good job!
Yeah, it was amazing. Nobody died. It's crazy. It's because Schmade wasn't there.
Well, I assume also that the runners, at least Baria, is probably gonna get like a reserve energy tank that he wouldn't get normally. Mike probably is glad when he knows what items he has to pick up.
Oh no, Mike's practicing it. He's gonna go.
Let's go, Mike.
So Mike in the races died like 3 times in a row.
Well, this could also be Psycho Warfare again.
True. But, or it might have been no. I think he just died twice to sack skip in a row. But then he said he actually practiced it, and then he didn't die in the last race.
Well, I can see if Mike either loses a huge amount of time in the beginning or dies to sack skip, then I assume he's gonna continue or restart, and it's gonna be something else to watch probably.
Definitely, this will be a race, guys, for sure.
We're getting information in chat that apparently Scotty is making Mike do sack skip.
Oh, nice. Like, Mike, you have to practice this. Come on.
Fastest strats only. Do not make a mistake, Mike. Need to win. Baria needs to run zero mission.
Yes. Zero mission is very fun, though. I was going to go back to it, but the tournament got announced, so never mind.
Well, we had Baria apparently do a Super Metroid run as a warm-up yesterday, so...
Yo, hype.
If he wins, maybe consider doing a zero mission run for a change. With completely different physics. Ooh, Baria doing sack skip. Let's go. The pressure is on.
Yeah, that jump into Sears, I hate that jump. The door fix jump. It's like a max height underwater door fix. And we see Mike failing it. So, ooh, nice 3-cycle Sears. This guy is on fire right now. Yeah, we see Mike failing it, so you know it's difficult.
Yes, absolutely. Mike is like the indicator for what is hard and what is not.
Exactly, yeah. You see Barry doing a lot of successful sack skips here. Just don't go for it, Barry. Come on, you know you can win without it. I'm very interested to see how Mike plays, though, because in the races he's usually always winning. But I'm very interested to see like how he actually plays here.
There's gonna be only clean execution on Mike's end.
No,
I'm looking at he's gonna unleash the 112, while Baria dies to something dumb, probably.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know what Mike has done in that week where he was not streaming. He might have played offline. He might have also not.
Probably not. You never know. Because he definitely has the potential. I've been trying to get Mike to play Fusion for a while now. Eventually I just gave up. But...
Well, he got his time in like 2 weeks by just doing runs. The mikefood patented strat.
Yep. No practice needed. Just do a bunch of runs and get a 114. It's that free.
Yeah, just play the game. It's that simple. It's so linear. There's nothing you can do wrong. Just playing. Oh, we have seen Baria is also joining the voice chat. I guess we're having a side party going on here.
No way.
There might also be some coordination stuff, because they're probably also wondering when we are going to start. When we're getting this great show on the road.
It might be a good idea for me to go some water. Be right back. No cold water in the fridge. I'm in shambles.
Sad.
Yep.
Just add some ice.
Nah. Warm water's fine. Well, not warm, but room temperature. So I'm guessing, yeah, we're just waiting on tech stuff because Mike. Oh, maybe it's Mike's screen or something. Because no, they're both their screens were weird. Because you're not supposed to have the splits on there, I believe. Hey, apparently room temperature water is like more hydrated. I don't even know.
It's more alive.
It's like easier to drink or something. I don't know. As soon as I said more hydrating, I knew that's not something. I think they talked
Yeah, so the
about.
good thing at least is we're probably at this rate gonna hand over the race to the next race starting right afterwards.
Let's go.
Because
this point?
there's only 2 hours left now until the next race, I guess.
You're talking
Which
about
is
the fusion
also-
race?
Yes, the next fusion
Okay,
race,
17.
which is also going to
That's
be
in 3
happening on
hours from
this
now.
channel. So stay here for more fusion.
Nice. It's at 9 Eastern.
And Baria kind of also has to be there for that race to
Yeah,
commentate.
he does. It was kind of like a last minute thing. Like last night, I worked a long day last night, but I was like, you know what, Barry, you want to commentate the race tomorrow night? Sure. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, meanwhile, we had Baria at some point, like around this time yesterday, where he was, "Where's Ron? Where's Ron? I'm going to check every Age of Empires 2 channel. Where's Ron?"
I was busy making pizzas for people who want to watch Barbie and Oppenheimer.
So you were making gamer food.
Gamer food. Yep. Oh, it was rough, man. My back is hurting me right now. Because I only work there 1 day a week, but when it's busy, it's...
What's going on here? They are both already at the ice core. We're basically done.
What's Civ do I play?
Mike is executing. Schmidt is asking what is going on here. We have Mike executing with the help of Scotty and Monkey.
Yeah, they're both fighting sites right now, by the way. So, yeah, we're about to finish. No. So I play, like, random, but my favorite civs are Italians, Vikings, and Mongols. Favorite civs. Oh, and Ethiopians, too. Oh, and Teutons, well, too.
Yeah, so all of them, basically.
Hey, there's like 40 something. So there's a lot of civilizations in that game. My least favorite civ is the Bohemians. I hate that civ. Particularly the unit, the unique unit. Britons are cool. I don't like that they don't have thundering. But they're really good on closed maps. But this isn't really an Age of Empires stream, so nobody knows what we're talking about.
Well, we're trying to pass the time until...
Yeah. Don't go on a tangent.
But
Ray.
as I see this currently, the longer this takes, the better Mike is gonna get.
I know! He's actually getting practice in. This is like a conspiracy. The staff.
Yeah, this is all a big setup to turn Baria into a zero mission main.
Yeah. He's gonna be too powerful. I told you he's gonna be in the finals. My food. Calling it here.
So let's see the tournament to see who the winner of this is most likely going to face. And it seems to be that the winner is most likely going to be able to face immediately off against Scotty. So the winner of this race is basically a loser.
Pretty much.
But wouldn't it be awesome to have Scotty versus Mike?
Oh yeah, that would be great. I wonder how it. That is actually an interesting thing you bring up there, because I wonder. Obviously, you want to win this race, but I wonder if it's better for the loser here, right? Like I don't know. It just depends on how the losers bracket is set up. Like who's where.
That depends.
That might be, you know.
I mean, the loser of this race is gonna be facing the loser of Scotty and Scotty's opponent. So the loser is probably gonna face the lowest ranked seed. So that seems like a good choice, maybe. So probably both of them are gonna stay in the tournament for a bit longer.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like we mentioned earlier, there's high stakes in this race here, so they're definitely gonna want to win. But
for Baria,
really only for Baria. He doesn't know how making bets really actually works.
Well, I've heard from Baria that he if he actually is to face Scotty, he is gonna pull out the real hardware.
Ooh. He's gonna play on his Game Boy Advanced SP.
Yes. Well, he apparently got an amazing 118 round.
Ooh, he's on fire.
He's so back.
We go outside. Kitty cat wanted to go outside. Yeah, Thunder, we're just, I don't really know, honestly, what's happening, but we're just waiting for the race to start at the moment.
What is happening? Mike is gonna getting a tutoring session from Scotty here. We are talking a lot of stuff, and then probably gonna run out of topics to talk about. And Barry is getting power bombs. That's what's happening.
Hey, pretty much there's a conspiracy happening right here, where we're gonna get Mike actually practicing, so Barry is gonna be a ZM main. Pretty much that's all that's really going on right now.
And or Mike
I don't
practicing
think so.
sack skip and then dying to sack skip.
I could check let me double check. Yeah, no, nothing's been mentioned in the SpeedGaming Metroid Fusion. Dude, Mike, what are you doing?
Do I see Mike using save states? That's not allowed, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Mike isn't sure what to practice anymore.
Here, I actually am an admin. I'm gonna message somebody.
Yeah, use your secret admin powers to make magic happen.
I'm curious what the actual heck is happening. I'm at least gonna see if I can give an ETA or something, like when we're gonna start.
It also seems that Monkey's booting up to either race along or show Mike the secret strats.
I wouldn't even be surprised.
This is all a whole. This is a huge conspiracy of the world against Baria.
Pretty much. The world just wants to see him continue to plateau. Okay, so Mike is doing the damageless strat right now, but literally getting hit on purpose. Why, Mike? Why? The point of the strat is to not get hit.
Well,
So
if he
you
does
get
it,
all
it's
green
probably
X's.
faster that way.
Yeah. Well, the point is you can just unload all your missiles and then, well, you probably know, and then you get all green X's to spawn.
I don't know. I don't play this game.
I actually just adopted that strat recently. I quite like it. It's more difficult, but when you get it, it's like sick time save. Sick time save.
The only thing I see here is that neither of both runners is currently practicing their RNG, and that is concerning. Also, Mike is shooting missiles into the ceiling. That is also concerning.
All right, let me see if Mike actually tries to avoid this here, or if he's just. Okay. I guess it was just. What probably happened is he got hit on accident. But yeah, when the strat doesn't work out, it's really bad because you have 0 missiles and you're relying on a bunch of green X's. So it's a little risky, but it's notorious.
Yeah, but
right? It's not.
Isn't it awesome to farm beam cores?
Oh, it's the best.
X's?
Yeah, it's the best. My favorite is when you get all yellows and then you miss a cycle and don't hit the core with any missiles at all.
We have Bench who's asking if Mike is going for 50 missiles, and to that I can say nobody knows.
Yep.
We will see.
I'd say maybe.
From his last practice run, I can say that Mike doesn't even know what upgrades he's gonna pick up.
Pretty much.
And randomly goes.
Oh, Barry's actually doing the damage list right now. Last time I saw him do runs, he wasn't doing it.
Well, I guess they are. I mean, as they are both conspiring in voice chat together, I feel like the pressure is on.
Or maybe it's like mind games. Barry is like, "Oh, I'm totally going for this strat," but then he doesn't.
Well, if this is mind games, then I think like the mastermind behind all of this is Scotty.
Definitely.
He just wants everyone to suffer.
Yeah.
I mean, get better. Sorry, get better. Obviously.
Yes.
Mike is swimming. No, Barry was swimming.
Barry's okay. I'm gonna see if I can lower this background noise.
Well, stay tuned. This is just trying to get the excitement going up, I guess.
Yeah,
we're really running out of topics here.
I know, we're just building the anticipation.
I'm desperately trying not to talk about the game.
I know, yeah, there's a lot of really cool things, actually.
Unfortunately, means the runner trash talking is gonna go.
Yeah. Maybe we can just talk for the next 30 minutes about just climb. Yeah. There's so much to talk about. So what happens is you jump, and then you jump off this other ledge, and then you keep going up, and then you try and get it under 30 seconds.
What's your favorite platform in the climb?
Favorite platform?
How did you feel when you?
Oh, you know what it is? It's the last platform that you shot cancel. That's my favorite platform. Just because it's like, I don't know, whenever you get like that perfect shot cancel,
and you know it's
satisfying.
over.
It's very satisfying. I've done climbs so much that pretty much I get that shot cancel every time. Dude, it's been 37 minutes.
Kyle's talking about the X. Is that the new social media platform? Why is that game? When is Elon Musk gonna cancel Metroid Fusion? That's the questions that we should be asking.
He's gonna buy the rights to Metroid Fusion and just
sorry, Nintendo, you cannot use X anymore. come up with a new enemy.
He's gonna make it not so streamlined. It's gonna be crazy.
We're having so much fun already, and can you believe the match hasn't even started yet?
Yep, sadly no ETA, but hopefully we can get it started soon.
The ETA, no, I'm gonna say it. It will happen today.
Yeah. That's really, really good info right there. Yes, this race will happen today.
That's a bold statement.
Very bold. How about
Well, I hope
this?
the people
This
are
race will
aware that-
happen in the next 12 hours. There we go.
This will happen. You are right, FBiz. It's not today in the EU anymore. Well, parts of the... okay, let's not go there.
Oh yeah, what time is it in the EU right now? Where you're at?
In like Central Europe, it is currently midnight.
Because it is currently 6:09 p.m. where I'm at.
But obviously, I'm going to stay up to get this awesome match.
Oh yeah.
And then fall asleep.
This match is so hype. We do joke, but this I mentioned it at the beginning. This is definitely I would say the most hype match of round one, just because it's
well, PB-wise, we are very close.
True. But it's either 7-8 or 8-9. I think it's 7-8 seed. So it's right in the middle there.
We have the 8th and the 9th seed. You're giving them too much credit.
Yep. Definitely not good enough to be a 7 seed Baria, sorry. But yeah, 8-9. So yeah, their PBs are within like 10 seconds of each other.
Yeah, we have Baria's PB currently is a 1:14.42 with an insane improvement of half a second since the other day. And Mike's official PB, let's call it as it is currently a 1:14.49. So they are within 7 seconds.
7 seconds, yeah.
But Mike could have anything. We don't know what he has.
Yeah. Mike could get a 118 or he can get a 112. Like we just don't.
He's gonna submit the VHS.
Live on VHS.
He has the new world record on VHS, but he doesn't want to reveal the strats yet.
Right. He's waiting for everybody else to like think they're gonna get the world record, and then when everybody's hope is right there, then he'll turn in his VHS tape.
He just needs to go to his neighbor to upload it because he doesn't have internet.
Right.
The classic.
I think he does have internet, but it's that like whatever, that old school landline internet.
Ooh.
I'm starting to wonder, is there a tech person here right now? Like, nothing has happened in the last 30 minutes.
A lot has happened.
As far as
nothing, nothing relating to the race. Well, probably people are working hard behind the scenes, trying to counterattack Mike's hacking of SpeedGaming. In reality, we just need a bit more time to get Mike into shape.
Right.
But then we're good to go soon.
Mike practice. Mike's just. I think it looks like Mike's just done practicing.
Mike is practicing offline now.
Yeah. He's practicing his knowledge of main deck map. Making sure everything's, where it's at.
Mike, now that Jacko says it, I think that Mike has to plug in the guitar to use as a controller, and that just takes a while. Oh no, the hamster died. That is... Oh. If Scotty says that, I have to believe it. Rip the hamster.
Mike is currently leveling up his RuneScape mining right now on the side.
Baria is saying that he will just start the run. That's good. That gives him a head start, which he will need.
Yes, he will definitely need at least a minute.
At least.
At least a minute. I mean, this is mikefood we're talking about here.
Yeah, Mike surprise food. Mike claw grip
The gamer. Mike claw grip food. Yes.
Well, Barry is very confident that he can get anything from a low 114 to a low 116. So we don't know what we're looking at.
I would say the winner of this race will probably get a sub 115.30, I would say.
Ooh.
I would definitely say that. I think at least Baria can get that.
But we don't know. This is like everyone is like, oh my god, what's going on?
Yeah, but
Baria had the nerves going earlier.
I was just about to say that, yeah.
So I don't think this current situation is helping him.
I know. Yeah, I will say that this is not just a weekly community race here.
But this is
definitely a higher stakes race for sure.
This is it. This is. If he loses, he's done because he's never gonna hear the end of it from Mike.
So done. I know. Mike, you, myself. Oh, Smack Talk will be never ending.
Well, Baria, self-proclaimed, owns Mike currently. So
yes, yep.
It's not like he dug his own grave here.
Yeah. Self-proclaimed as well. Like, this is him saying it, not us. He owns Mike.
He so owns Mike. Mike meanwhile way too skilled to even consider running against Baria. Mike actually already after Arachnis. Baria still has to get there. Ooh, I see progress. Let's go.
Oh, we see.
Let's go. It might be happening. Get your grandparents back in. It's gonna maybe start soon.
Let's go. Get the Grammy. Get the grandpa.
Get everyone
inside.
The
auntie and the uncle. We have numbers on screen.
We have numbers on one runner. Let's go.
On one, yes. We're 50%.
We are 50% more set up than earlier.
Yes. That's huge. Yeah, we're cooking. All right, now we just need Mike now.
Mike, less talking, more racing.
Yeah, Mike, come on. You got to practice here. What's going on?
Mike, I want to see some wave core doubles. Let's go, Mike.
You could do it.
Yeah, Mike, if you don't get a wave core double... Mike, if you get 2 wave core doubles in this run, I will return to Fusion speedrunning.
Hey! Okay, Mike.
Let's go, Mike.
Now you have to, Mike. Start practice now. Scotty's in the call. He'll teach you.
Yeah, it's gonna be... Just give Scotty the controller.
Yeah, there you go.
Just unclaw grip the controller and give it to Scotty.
Yeah. Dude, League of Legends, dude. Oh, mikefood got the timer.
It's happening. It is so happening. We are so happening. Okay, then give me like a minute for a pee break because I don't want to miss this. I'm confident we won't start within the next minutes.
No, you're fine. Good. Even if we do start up and solo this thing. Ooh, so this is backwards Arachnis, so pretty recently found strat. Although with the insta roll, you couldn't really see the whole thing. But yeah, you can jump and shoot 2 missiles into Arachnus from the back, and he'll do that little animation where he gets hit, and that allows you to spam a bunch of missiles in its back, and that saves time over shooting from the front, because in the front you'll get swiped or whatever. It's random, but there is a small caveat to it where sometimes it just randomly doesn't work. So we're still trying to figure out that part.
Subpixels.
Yeah. That is a pretty cool strat, though.
So can we get an applause in chat for Jagger for cropping the video? And there is word that apparently it is starting.
Hey.
Any moment now. I know we said that a few times. But maybe we are starting.
Yo.
Oh my god, we have a change. Let's go.
Hype.
Meanwhile, everyone's still practicing randomly.
Oh my god, so scary. The screen was frightening me there for a second. Jagger is the GOAT, by the way. He just did the spoiler log fusion tournament, which was really fun. And he's helping out a bunch with this tournament as well.
Scotty already brings us the next topic to talk about. What is this background? Barry, what do you think this background is?
It looks like a bunch of those like telephone booths.
I got you, Barry. Oh, the trash talk is continuing in chat.
Fusion on Google Images. If that's true, that's hilarious. Yo, shout out to Lucid. Shout out. I got you.
You can't just get shoutouts for asking for shoutouts. Jagger got shoutouts because Jagger did something. He started the race.
No, I fell for it.
Apparently, we've hit the 1 hour mark. Let's go.
Oh, it's crazy.
Now it's only less than 1 minute, 1 hour and 20 minutes before Baria becomes a zero mission runner.
Exactly. Oh man, I am honestly. This has been a delay, but I am so ready and excited to see how this race goes here.
Yeah, please don't delay the race any longer.
Yeah, let's start this thing.
Could someone get Mike, please, to start race?
Hey, Mike is here, right? He was in chat. His game has been on the same screen.
Mike is in chat? Wait, what?
Actually, I haven't seen Mike in a little bit. Oh crap! Where's Mike? Where's Mike?
Scotty asking the questions nobody wants to hear. This is new for everyone. This is the first race with ironing out some minor things.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the corner things are supposed to be, but if we can
face cam,
I'd rather just start.
Can we get a mikefood claw cam?
Yes, that's what we need.
Let's go.
Oh man, I should have suggested that earlier.
Yeah, you should have. Well, can we have mikefood claw cam in this match versus Scotty? That's gonna distract Scotty so hard that he's gonna barely win.
That's how we get Scotty in the losers bracket. Claw cam.
He's gonna sweep the losers bracket then anyway.
Yep.
Ooh, Mike is offering the hand cam.
we don't know. But
Why is the run delay? We're starting perfectly on time.
I think
Monkey,
I think
monkey, 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 monkey. Nice highlighted message.
Monkey SMB 141 Val
we
ranks.
would also prefer if Mike would be doing more race starting and less being in chat.
Right. He's on a voice call, he's in chat, but he's not playing the game.
Yeah, can one of the people with Mike in voice chat please tell him to start the game? Like, it has to be probably Scotty, because word on the street is Mike blocked Monkey.
Ooh, actually that is true. The strat is, though, to block Monkey. That is the strat. Mike is ready. Cool, cool.
He is so ready. Barry, meanwhile, already in Sector 4. Let's go.
Yeah.
Barry now in Sector 5. Let's go. Oh, it seems. Only a matter of time until we start.
Things are changing on the screen.
Stuff is happening. So what do you think? What's the first item gonna be?
First item. I've always liked Morph Ball to be the first item. Personal.
Vanilla.
Yes. Speed is also cool.
Oh my god, apparently we are going.
Oh my god.
We are slightly off sync, but we're gonna fix this. Totally gonna fix this. Let's go, we are off.
And we're off to the races. Mike Food's thing is frozen, but we'll fix it.
He's just gonna be at the end when he unfreezes. Don't worry about it. Don't worry too much. There's totally nothing happening here.
Mike is going so fast that we can't even see what he's doing. Oh,
Baria, meanwhile, failing the climb.
Oh,
Baria already. Oh no, it's well. Okay, we got the bad out of the system now. Baria is going now. We cruising. Meanwhile, Mike has advanced like a frame. Very good.
Yes.
Good job, Mike.
1.77 to 2.87 seconds.
I assume that Mike just had a perfect climb. Mike is ahead. Meanwhile, we see Baria making his way to the one and only enemy infected by X.
Yo,
he killed Game is over.
He killed it.
GG.
He is on fire.
Right, still having some. We have Mike back, but still some desync issues.
Yeah,
we're definitely gonna fix them in time.
I did check the times. Mike is about a second ahead because of the.
As I said, he did not fail the climb.
Yes. It looks like he kind of did, because he's only a second ahead, where he should be like 3 seconds ahead.
Well, it's the first race for him in this tournament. For Baria too, they are both nervous.
Yeah. But Mike is definitely the much more experienced runner. He's been playing Zero Mission 4 forever. Participated in... Actually, I'm not really sure how many exam tournaments there have been, but we've had some community relays and stuff that he's taken part of. God, look at that text for Mike Food. Absolutely flawless. So I do joke, but text mashing is actually a really important skill to have in this game. It's not just mashing. You have to hold down either A, down, or B to scroll the text, and then as soon as the little arrow at the bottom comes up, then you hit A, down, or B again, and then you kind of alternate between those two. So it's more of a... it's definitely a skill that I haven't mastered at all, but a lot of people have. It helps with that RTA time big time. It doesn't affect the IGT, but it's...
Yes.
Saves a lot of RTA time.
So whenever the player is not in control, as in during item pickups or in the menu, the IGT does not process.
Yes. Tribal knows. He knows.
I know. Yeah, I still remember some things. Let's go. Yeah, we have no game audio apparently, which I cannot hear because I have the stream muted.
Yes, same. This is our first race of the tournament, though. Don't worry, guys. Everything will. The more we progress through the tournament, the better things will be going as far as tech goes.
Well, here's some soothing lower sector 4 music in the background.
Nice.
Well, we can make sound effects if the chat wants.
Here we go. Bam, bam,
Wouldn't,
bam, bam.
wouldn't be my first fusion boss enemy impression. We definitely can make some Ridley sound effects.
Oh no.
I see Mike here at the first idol gets a beam and a double. And another beam.
Nice.
Then Barrier gets a beam.
So sub
Barrier gets
4
two
entering
beams.
either.
Oh no, it's over for Barrier.
Yes.
Barrier decides to shoot the zombie instead and gets
Nice.
punished for failing the double with another beam. And
So
this is
Mike-
another double. That is sad.
Yeah, 407 is not what you want.
Oh, we see differences at the Arachnus approach. We see Mike going for traditional. And Barrier probably going for the back shots.
He only
Mike
has one
meanwhile
missile.
had 2 rows already, ran out of missiles. Good job,
Yeah.
Mike. Practice paid off.
Oh, and he
Gets
got all
punished.
yellows. No,
Gets
no.
punished even more. Oh, Mike. Meanwhile,
So there's a-
Barrier flawlessly executing the Arachnus.
Oh my god, Mike
He's-
just lost so much time.
He is so ahead. Well, they might
So
be-
it's a 1 in 5 chance for
Well,
them.
Mike is behind. Mike's status is indeed owned.
Oh man. So yeah, there's a 1 in 5 chance for those green X's to drop, which is for missiles. And that had to be at least like 10 yellows in a row, my god.
And if only there was a way that Mike could have guaranteed green X drops, like not getting hit by Arachnus.
I know, right? Or not tinking 4 missiles. That also works. But hey, you win some and you lose some, right?
Yeah. We see Barry always jumping through doors. That's weird. Why is he doing that?
That is very strange. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding.
So
So
when Mike
there's-
does it, something different happens.
Yeah, I did notice that Mike's door fix was a little awkward. So a door fix is when you enter in a door, you can kind of see sometimes, like that navigation just went straight across, right? But some doors, if there's a different elevation, you'll get this slow scroll up, slow scroll down, and so that's why some players will jump into the door to prevent that like up and down scrolling to save some RTA time.
Wow.
It's
You
very
see-
minimal, but it adds up. Adds up a lot, actually.
We see meanwhile both runners. We have a 8-second difference currently with Barrier being 8 seconds ahead, and we see both runners getting the main deck missile pack.
This is
Probably because they are afraid.
Yeah. Wait, Barry got the main deck missile? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, both of them got the main deck missile.
Oh, wow, dude. Barry.
Mike probably because he doesn't know which upgrades to pick up, and Barrier mentioned that he doesn't want to risk running out of missiles in Sector 1.
Just playing it safe. Yeah, that actually does make sense. Playing it safe.
Yeah, there's no reason to be crazy.
One thing that is very interesting here is so to finish up the missile thing, not picking up that first missile saves a second. So yeah, being safe is good. But I'm curious how their mental is now because both of these runners have had a terrible start. Absolutely horrendous start from what they would want, ideally. But they don't know where the other person is. So
Well, Mike definitely knows because he is in chat.
oh,
Mike is cooking.
I mean, it's not against the rules. You can see where. I mean, this is just an 80% run, right? You don't gain any knowledge from looking at the stream.
Well, I would almost say that it's a disadvantage if you focus on the chat.
Yeah,
Trash talking, nice and well, but please focus on the game. Don't
Yeah.
die while trash talking.
yeah. Focusing on the game is kind of important when you're speedrunning, but just kind of.
You see me, my Barrier, getting rid of Barrier and Mike having no trouble. Oh, we're sinking.
33.
Let's go.
Oh, we're sinking. Cool. I was actually just about to kind of do some math here and see
how ahead Baria was.
Yeah, the main
He's over 10
Baria was
seconds.
8 seconds ahead. Meanwhile, we have Mike here getting hit.
Yeah, it
Baria
looked
doing
like
something
Barry was
perfect
about
here.
10 seconds ahead there, actually.
Killing all the pirates on the way while falling down. Nice. Wanna see if Mike
11
what Mike
missiles.
does here? Choosing a different strat by morphing, unmorphing, therefore resetting his downward momentum, which resulted in a pirate jumping directly into Mike's back.
Ouch. Their missile count is pretty. Oh my goodness. Their missile count is pretty good, though.
Well, Barry's missile count is fine. Mike's is also. Mike's is. I mean, they are good. They are good.
Yeah, they're not going to have to farm, which is the worst case scenario.
I mean, knowing Mike, he's probably randomly get a red X drop.
True.
See Barrier doing the other pirate chef climbing up here. Gets only missile drops because he has full health.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't even need 16 missiles. Just 3 missiles getting out of here. Or maybe 4 is like everything he needs.
Ooh, Mike's climb is not good. He only has 4 missiles now, Mike. Ooh. Okay, good. He got a green X drop.
He has nice 88 health.
Yeah.
Barrier has 190.
Oh
Ooh, Barrier gets no beam.
And a double.
Ooh, 0
Ooh.
beams.
That's actually really, really nice for Barrier there. A 9-11
Barrier
enter.
is so ahead because he got the good RNG.
Good RNG. I mean, you mentioned it earlier. Practicing RNG is very key to going fast in this game.
Ooh, Mike.
Also with a no beam double.
No. Oh.
1, 2,
No.
3. Don't take the missile, Mike.
Oh.
Good.
See, that's the difference we have here. We have here the very good RNG if you hit the double for Barrier, who got 0 beams, and Mike got 4 beams. Nothing he could do about it. Well, except practicing his RNG. We're seeing Mike doing doubles on the charge, but 2 gets nice 2 doubles.
That's very good. Yeah. Yeah, that was like what, a 9.5x charge. So that's
solid sub 10 charge. That's what matters.
Solid sub 10. But big but here. We're just at the beginning. There is so much time save in this.
We are so in the beginning.
Yeah. So even though he's behind by quite a bit, I mean, we were talking about RNG. There's plenty of idoors to come, and we got Zosby in the next sector, which is a boss that can lose you time with the.
Yeah, we have so many Fantoons in this game. It's amazing. Super Metroid players, wouldn't they be able to handle this?
Oh, this game is great. I promise it's great.
It's like every time when you come to a boss, there's like a tiny mini Fantoon waiting before the boss.
Pretty much.
And it spits you in the face.
It's like, to me, it's like a negative and a positive, because I like that every once in a while you get a run that has like really good RNG, and it's up to you to execute right under the pressure. So it's not an insane amount. I would say usually at worst you lose a minute, at like worst when you get like 15, 20 doubles.
Yeah.
Or idor beams. But I do like that there's at least a little bit of RNG. Personally. I know a lot of people don't though.
Yeah, but if Mike loses, he can always say, I got 4 beams at charge core. It was over back then.
Very true. No claw grip cam though. That's sad.
Well, we can all imagine. Well, we have input display on Barrier's end though.
Yeah. So I didn't really mention it much. So Sector 1 is pretty straightforward. The only main thing we're done with it, but Friday mentioned that you want to stay at full health, because when you're at full health, you get guaranteed missile drops. And that's why Mike was he only had one missile left there at the end. So that's why you saw Barrier with like 16 missiles and Mike with only 1 there at the end left over.
So now we see Barrier making his way in Sector 2. This is the part where people on their casual playthrough start questioning what the hell is wrong with the game, because suddenly enemies hit you like a truck, and one of the red zeros takes off like half of an E-tank.
Yes.
And red there's Zoros, a lot of them in this sector.
Yes, red Zoros definitely hit like a truck. Ideally, you'll see it in quite a few rooms. It takes 2 missiles to kill a red Zoro, so Ideally, we'll see them kind of quickly mash 2 missiles to kill them when they're in the way, which is faster than just jumping over them.
Or alternatively, one point blank charge shot, which I guess we're gonna get to at Ceres then later to explain a bit more.
Yes. I can explain it now since they have charge.
Barrier getting nicely through here without damage. Gonna see if Mike can do the same, will do the same.
Yeah.
Gets the good.
Oh.
Well,
Gets
so much for that. Well, Mike got the good pattern in the first room and then decided to take a victory lap back down.
Yeah. But
Barrier,
yeah, so
that was a good hit.
Oh, we got a hit on his way back.
Yeah.
Watching Mike. So yeah, the charge beam is pretty OP in this game. A lot of you probably know about it, but a full charge shot does what, 10, 20, 24 damage, something like that. You probably do.
Yeah, around that way.
Yeah,
I mean, charge beam basically doubles your damage output, and then every beam has like a different damage value that I could look up in the table.
Essentially, one charge shot does more than 2 missiles.
Yeah, so in this game, the beam is like your best choice.
Yep.
It kind of feels like in this game, basically, Samus is like the most overpowered she's in any other game. Because I mean, in this game, screw attack basically is like, GG, you're invincible now.
Yep.
While in other games, some stuff can knock you out of screw attack, but in this game, screw attack, I'm done. Also, yeah. Samus gets like 20 E-tanks in this game.
Yep. And even like early on when you get charged, if you know how to use it, you're just, like you said, overpowered pretty much.
Barry was trying to use charge here so there's a lot of stuff going on with charge beam. For example, so when you enter morph ball with a charge beam, the shot just fires, which unfortunately Barry tinked into a wall here. Monkey, I'm not going to speak German because this is not SpeedGaming Germany yet.
And then you can also hit R as well. Like
you can also hit R to release.
Yeah, which is selecting your missiles, and that'll automatically shoot a cartoon.
And another thing that we see is, so if you press the beam, the shoot button, and charge your beam before you enter a door, while going through the door, you get a fully charged charge beam at the cost of one single frame of a longer door transition, so kind of useful.
Definitely.
We're not going for a swag missile here. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
So that last room, you can really see Mike's skill. His movement was like pretty perfect actually there. It's quite impressive. But then you see him like here, and he can't even jump up a ledge.
We had Barrier get 1 beam at Zazabi, and now we're gonna do some. Ooh, Barrier gets 0 jumps for the first.
What do you think? Did he get the Fable 3 jump?
Definitely. Nope. We get 2 jumps, 3 jumps. Well, there's your 3 jumps.
Yeah. Nope.
So Zazabi has a specific minimum and maximum amount of jumps that he can do. So basically, in the first round, it can do additional jumps, but the minimum in the first round is no jump, which we had on Barriers. No additional jump. In the second round, it can do minimum 1 jump and up to 4, and the second round then can minimum do 2 jumps. So this can basically spiral out of control quickly.
Yeah,
when you get a lot of jumps.
I believe it's just counting the extra jumps, not the 3 that you get automatically. You can
there's different counting.
You can get from 0 to 12 extra jumps, which is a lot of time loss.
Yes.
I believe, Zosby is definitely the most
intensive boss. We have Barrier coming up too. I feel like the Zazabis felt like kind of equal, except that Mike botched doubles again, but we have Barrier coming up to something very interesting now.
Let's see if he goes.
But I assume I know what is going to happen.
I think it looks like he is. He is going.
He is going. He is debating.
He faked us out.
Barrier throwing away 8 seconds. Totally legit 8 seconds of free time. In order to not ruin his run. Yeah, I feel like he is nervous. He doesn't want to die. It's fair. We don't know what Mike is gonna do.
No, we know.
Let's go.
It looks like he got it.
Mike is so back. We are
Why
back
did you
in
this. Dude, Mike.
We are so back.
Why? Well, at least he got it.
Why does he got it? Because he is Mike Food.
There's no reason to unmorph.
Well, he was close to getting frozen there at the end. But he could have. So if he got frozen, there's a chance that he could have evaded the super missile that the SAX is going to shoot at you right afterwards.
Yeah, you can.
Which Mike would have totally done.
For sure. Well, the super missile, I would say, is pretty easy to avoid. But jumping over that wide beam is not easy. But Mike did it. So. Mike is so he's cooking right now.
Mike is cooking. If he would have gotten frozen, his HP would have dropped down to 1 HP, so he would have had to refill probably, because there's some fancy new stuff happening in the next sector where we're gonna see the first instance of some environmental damage coming.
Sector 4, yep.
AKA the sector with the good music.
Yeah. I personally really enjoy Sector 4's movement. There's a lot of really cool movement in this sector, but I don't like the boss, Cirrus, because it can give you what we call troll patterns. It's essentially if Cirrus goes straight across or does like a little zigzag pattern, you know what he's going to follow up with. But if he opens with what we call a troll pattern, which is an arc, you have no idea what its next pattern is going to be. So that's definitely going to be something we're going to have to look out for, because that's essentially just time loss when you get troll patterns, and you can get up to a bunch. Whatever Cirrus wants to give you.
Yeah, Cirrus, if you don't know how Cirrus works, Cirrus seems to be like, oh my god, it's so random, I don't know what is happening. But if you know, it is actually relatively simple. There's like 3-4 patterns that Cirrus can do, and they are mirrored, so it looks like, oh my god, there's so much to learn.
But yeah, it really isn't. As you said, it's like 2 main patterns, but they're mirrored. So
yeah, you just basically want like either the big arc followed by the horizontal swipe followed by the big arc, or the sine cosine pattern. That's the nice ones.
Sine cosine, that's great.
Well, I mean, I don't know where it starts.
No, that's great.
I'm not in math. Sorry.
Maths is hard. So
yeah, this
Mike
game is
has caught up a little bit here.
Yeah, I mean, Mike got the sack skip. That is about 5-6 seconds, depending on. Well, for him, more like 5 seconds, because he had to jump a bit more at the end. But he definitely made up some good time there, kind of making up for his bot. Well, just as we talk about making up time, Mike is losing time again.
Dude, what? You just all you do is pseudo screw there, Mike. That's okay.
I guess they didn't get to practice that. I blame Monkey for that. Baria, we have 0 beams at Cirrus, and we're gonna. Ooh, he got the jump. He didn't get early enough.
He got that jump. That's a really tough. I mentioned that jump earlier when we were waiting. It's a very tough jump. It's a max height.
Yeah.
Underwater door fix. Pretty tough. I personally hate max height jumps. To me, they're pretty damn difficult. Oh, yeah. There's a troll pattern.
So
as I said, an immediate arc there.
So tell me what's going on here, Ron. When I fight Cirrus, I need like 100 missiles, and Barry just does 2 shots. How does he do it?
Right, we were mentioning earlier, nice double there, that Charge Beam does a lot of damage. So Cirrus has 50 HP, I think? 48?
Yeah,
so,
50.
I think 50. So if you can get a perfect charge shot into its head, including the swipe, because that little swipe under the charge, you can kill Cirrus in 2 shots, which is very tough.
We got Mike also getting the double. Well, one double that looked nice, one that looked like very Mike food, and then normal shot. Unfortunately, we do not see Mike. So there's a different way out. So you can leave Cirrus to the way you enter, where you have to do a long series of single wall jumps underwater, which in this game, where single wall jumps are not really as possible as in, well, they are impossible, to be fair, compared to games like Super Metroid, because you get a lot of momentum jumping off of the wall, but underwater that's different. So you can single wall jump up a wall, which lets you escape the Cirrus tank the way you come in, which saves a few seconds.
Saves 4 seconds.
But it is very demanding on your hands.
To me, it's like a strictly top 5 strat, like only like Monkey and
we see Baria opting to not go for a Shine Spark.
Oh, he didn't go for low height. That's
No, he didn't get a shine spark when he entered the. Didn't have a shine spark. We're gonna see Mike. He's so gonna get it.
oh,
He's so
for
bad.
sure. Let's see.
Let's see. He is so bad.
Oh my god, Mike is 113 incoming.
Yeah. This is for the
What
record.
He got sub 10 charge. 113 is possible. We also have mentioned a lot about double missiles.
Yes.
Essentially, just brief, like a very brief. It's you can fit 2 missiles into like the core's hitbox, and it essentially saves like 3 to 4 seconds because it's a 2-in-1. So we're gonna look forward to these guys doing that on every single core, essentially, besides one.
So basically, the plan behind double missiles is you fire 2 missiles and you make them hit the core on the same frame, because as soon as you hit the core with a missile, it gets iframes and becomes invulnerable. Therefore, Mike talking.
Oh my
Well,
god!
He is allowed
You're
to
right.
talk. He made up a lot of time, or Baria lost a lot of time somewhere. Either of those things happened.
You're gonna do a little bit of math here. Baria hit the navigation at
This is a very close race so far.
Yeah, I'm curious how close Mike is.
Monkey. What monkey?
Oh no. Oh no. Dude, Monkey is so slow, my gosh.
Guess what?
29.
Take
I
my-
got him!
Ron, I have bad news, Ron.
What's up?
Ron, I blocked monkey.
Nice. He deserves it. You fell for it, though.
I know. I mean, it's late.
But it is late. That's a very good, very valid excuse. So with the math, I think 7, 28. He's about 21 seconds behind, which is not much time at all. That's very easily, especially in a race, very easy to.
Yeah. Also, we see Baria probably getting more and more into the game now. Like the
Warmed
was
up,
it?
yeah.
He's not less nervous now.
Yeah.
And Mike is probably just lucky he's not dead yet.
Pretty much. Or at least at 1 HP from that.
We see. We don't see a shine break from Baria here.
I saw him do it in practice. I personally, I like the strat, but I don't go for it because it only saves a second. It looks like it saves a lot more than 1, but only
But it
1.
looks cool.
It looks very cool.
You always have to do stuff that looks cool.
Swag strats. Monkey is such a trick.
Baria has trouble finding the hole.
Ooh, yeah, that was a very interesting room there from Baria.
We see what Baria. Baria was going for something here that he invented, that he calls the good jump. But
Yes.
he miserably failed it. So his plan is to basically have a speed boost, jump through the door, fix the door at the same time, and run into the room.
He's explained it to me like 5 times, but I've never really. Sorry, Barry, I really listened.
Baria, nobody
I knew
does
where
your
it
good
was.
job.
I
we gonna
knew
see-
where it was? But...
Question is, are we gonna see Mike do data spark? I say no, but we can dream. So there's a chance here, if you do it properly, it is very tight that you can shine spark back out of the super missile data, which we have just gotten. Saves a bit of time. Looks swag, obviously, again. If
It
Baria
saves a whole 0.5 seconds. It's crazy.
Baria going for
Right?
the good one, the old one.
Oh my god, I so agree. That's the best fight.
And here we probably have Mike going
going
for
for
the
the
casual 3-round strat, which does not really save him a lot of time.
So the strat you see here from Mike, it actually used to be a hundo strat.
Yeah.
But now that everybody's getting so good at the game, I think Scotty was the first, but I might be incorrect here.
It's
But
always
now people are
Scotty.
doing it at any percent.
Well, Scotty does the strat differently than Mike, though, because Scotty can kill box in 2 rounds and Mike needed 3.
True. So if you do it in 2 rounds, I think it saves 3 seconds. If
Yeah,
you
it
do it
saves a
like
bit of
Mike
time.
did it, just
If you do it in 3 rounds, it's about like identical.
much breaks even, pretty much. But I'm glad Mike went for it because you guys got to see.
Yeah, we can see
strats
different
there.
things.
Yeah.
Mike is gonna go for all the crazy strats because he was Scotty definitely talked him into doing it.
Let's go.
So where are we going next, Ron? What other
We're
fancy places
going
do we have
to
on the
Sector
super
6.
funny space station here?
Yeah, we're going to the dark area, Sector 6.
Mhm.
It's so spooky.
It was quite dark when I played it on my original Nintendo Game Boy Advance back in the day without backlights.
No backlight. Yep.
In the middle of the night, being scared of Metroid Fusion.
Yeah. It's funny, like, it was dark on the Game Boy Advance, but it's not dark at all. You play it on your computer. Or, like, on your Switch, or, like, anything besides a Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, well, the game was not meant to be played in a bright room on a good screen.
It was meant to be played, like, in the backseat of your car while you're on a trip with your family. That's where I played a lot of my Game Boy Advance for sure.
I definitely remember playing this game in the middle of the night when it was dark, and I was scared. I was a small child.
Scary game. Yeah, scary game.
The game is scary. People call it a horror game.
Horror, Metroid Fusion horror game. Yes.
Well, the atmosphere is pretty creepy in the game. The music, the sound effects, they contribute a lot.
Yeah, I remember when I was playing it and I found out that, or they tell you that there's like 10 SAX. That did legitimately scare me, actually. I remember being like, what? I thought I was only running away from one.
Wait, there's more than one?
Baria. So Baria did a door fix there. We mentioned door fixes earlier, but other door fixes sometimes kind of set you up. Like that one Baria did jumped over a ledge. So you don't like, you see Mike doing it right here. He kind of jumps over that ledge there. And then there's other door fixes that might set you up to go into Morph Ball or things like that.
Exactly. There's also doors that seem to be broken, but so not jumping through every door that is misaligned saves time. Especially, I think we should talk about so in this game, there's one type of movement you want to do. It's called walking.
Yep.
Jumping is slow. As soon as you jump, you lose like 50% of your movement speed.
Yes.
That's why the runners are trying to desperately to do everything in their might to only be walking and do as little jumps as possible, do super tight jumps to start walking faster.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Where Samus is always fastest on the ground.
Easy barrier here. Skipping the sacks.
Baby strats. Let's see
The traditional way. We're going to see Mike probably doing the same, or he's going to surprise us with God knows what.
A sack skip is for...
Yes, there's a lot of fancy ways to do this here. Oh,
Yeah.
Mike's looked better than Barriers, to be honest, because Barriers sacks short ones. Ooh, Barrier meanwhile back in the funny I-beam hell. 2 beams more. Oh, 3 beams.
Ooh, is he gonna get the
No,
4?
only 4.
No quattro.
So yeah, earlier we've seen them do double missiles on the I-doors. Once they got charge beam, they could just do it with one charge shot plus the flare. And now with super missiles, the damage is through the roof anyway. So one super missile, bam, I-door dead, because they all have the same health.
Yeah, this game's known for the I-doors being pretty horrible in the beginning, the first 2. Oh, interesting double there in the area. Got the double.
Yeah, so this room is funny because as we talked about door fixes, this is like the biggest door fixes ever because the doors are so misaligned here.
Yeah. I think they saved like literally like a half a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, once you get charged, you essentially cut the randomness from the I-doors in half. And that's assuming you get every double on the first 2 I-doors.
Monkey's telling me they lost the game, but unfortunately I cannot read because I blocked Monkey.
Exactly. Freddy only knows this because I typed to him myself.
I see it in the on-screen chat.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Well, also Monkey cannot type.
Get old. So this Sector 6 escape, there's actually quite a bit of enemy RNG. Mike actually got the better pattern there with the Puffer kind of not being in his way at all.
Yeah, Puffers are the best programmed enemy in this game.
Yeah,
they can do everything.
The beautiful thing about Puffers is no matter what you do, if they're in your way, you're gonna lose time. Because if you shoot them and kill them, they have damage, and if you don't, they still do damage, and they're gonna hit you. But it looks like both runners got... Actually, Mike got phenomenal RNG there. I believe. I missed
He's
one.
so, well, he made up a lot of time on Barry. I mean, Barry got beams that lost some time.
Yeah.
Mike does stuff.
He got the shot. That shine spark is so difficult. He just lost time from getting it. It's hilarious, actually.
He's so further back now.
So that shine spark is so tight. Like, it's so difficult to
We have
get.
both runners in the same text box. Let's go.
Yo, Mike is actually, yeah, he did catch up on a lot. As Friday mentioned, the beams, because Barry got 3, and then also the enemy RNG.
So why are we going? Why are we going through the sectors out of order anyway? Why were we going to sector 6? Why did we not go into sector 5? Why? Does Samus not like sector 5?
I don't know. But it's just the way the game goes. Essentially, the way the progression works in this game is you unlock unlock the, like, you got the blue doors and the green doors and yellow, then red, and then also that unlocks the sectors. But you're pretty streamlined because wherever Adam tells you to go, that's where you gotta go. And that's why we went to sector 6 before sector 5.
Yeah.
Little Adam.
The story reason basically, so after Samus's unfortunate driving accident in the beginning of the game, turns out that she was infected. And then she got the Metroid vaccine, which is why Metroid is Metroid now, which becomes a bit more obvious in the sequel. Oops, spoilers.
Spoiler from the whole game.
And that's why she's part Metroid now, and if there's one thing Metroid doesn't like, then it's cold.
Ice, yep.
Except for in the games where Metroids are immune against cold.
Right. Oh, you're right. That's why we didn't go to Sector 5. We need to bury a suit. Kind of just
oh no,
right
I
over
just
my
spoiled
head.
Metroid Dread. Oh no. It's over. Yeah, Baria is only like one room ahead of Mike now.
Yeah,
Even though it's a bit a bigger room, but this is a close race.
Yeah, it was 28 seconds. That's probably closer to like 15-ish now, give or take.
I mean, nobody knew how Mike is, like how de-rusted Mike is.
Yeah.
How much he likes to execute. In the end, I mean, kind of judging from the PBs and that Baria is constantly playing Fusion, it's kind of Baria's race to lose. But mikefood, he can execute if he needs to.
He can cook.
He is cooking.
So Sector 5 is pretty straightforward. There's not really any crazy
Yeah.
boss. There's not really a boss at all. You're pretty much just unlocking level 3 doors, getting ice missile, and then we're on to emergency after that.
Yeah, Sector 5 would be great if there was a boss, but doesn't seem to be the case here.
Yeah. There's a lot of really cool movement for sure, like the room Barry's in right now.
Yeah, I like the vertical rooms in this game, in my opinion. I like them a lot because you do a lot of stuff. You move around a lot, you jump.
True, yeah. I like the Sector 4 vertical rooms also. I
mean, all the horizontal rooms are kind of Samus walks through them, done.
Yeah. But yeah, we're going to be coming up to on emergency, which
Flash Frost is
a lot of people know emergency, but it's a very intense, high skill kind of section of the run where Mike can catch up or Mike can fall further behind. We'll just have to see how these runners do.
Yeah. If Flash Frost asking for Mike to do reverse ice, so there's after you get the yellow security, there's technically the option to go back instead of going forwards, where you're storing shine sparks over and over. Frame perfectly, which it seems like Mike didn't want to do.
It's extremely difficult, and it doesn't save any time.
So, I mean, Mike is definitely watching the restream, so he knows he's not that far behind. So he's not gonna do any dumb stuff yet.
But we did mention earlier, swag is kind of everything. So we'll have to see. He can still go for swag or whatever, Nightmare Space Boost.
Yeah,
We'll just have to see.
Mike, I want to see Space Boost. You're listening anyway.
It's free. I mean, come on.
It is free. Just press the jump button. Bam.
I've seen that one guy, Scotty, do it like over and over. It's
Yeah, and that Pulsmo guy, he does it on keyboard.
If you could do it on keyboard, anybody could do it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Pulse were in keyboard. It's funny. But that's because
So-
Sci-Fi also runs on keyboard, and that's two really good runners.
Do you wanna do some gambling on what final emergency time we're gonna get from the runners?
Here, I'll guess Mike's, and you guess Baria's.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Mike gets a 29.
Mike gets a 32. Barrier gets a 32.
32? Okay.
Yeah,
Let's see.
he executed.
It does depend on the Idor, of course.
Yeah, well,
But execution is going to be key.
Scotty can get a 36 with 4 beams. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, true.
who cares about the idol?
Yeah.
Yeah, get
Yeah,
your
32,
dogs.
you can get a 32
We
with
need some
3
dogs.
Breakfast Eve.
There's an emergency going on in Franker's Eve.
Emergency in Franker Z.
Because the main
you can get
boiler
a
is
32
exploding.
Yeah, that's at like 3 beams, so. Yeah, as long as you play well.
What does the space station need a boiler for anyway?
Right? Who needs heat? So Baria cut that speed booster way super close, which is really cool to see.
Yeah, he seems to do that a lot.
Because Mike went like all the way to the left there.
Mike is just tanking all the lava columns. Yeah, it's nice deboost, yeah.
So yeah, this game it's
Nice ledge grab.
it's very like straightforward, this game. So most of your time save is going to be cutting corners, you know,
Yeah.
getting the doubles, and so it's very key to, like, even though I mentioned just cutting that corner, it adds up.
Yeah, that's up.
Oh.
Well, I guess my barrier time prediction. Well, we can still happen, I guess.
Yeah, you can get a double.
Well, it can still happen. I swear. It can still happen. I swear. Okay. Well,
Maybe it'll be backwards here.
Can I change my prediction?
It'll probably be backwards. Barry gets a
Can I get a 30?
Mike gets 32.
He's getting
32 is not gonna
double.
happen.
No, it's gonna be a
Oh,
31.
you got it. You got
Well,
it
it's gonna
spot
be a
on.
31. No, we take the end. Let's watch
Alright,
Mike's fight.
spot on.
Gets one single. Good job, Mike. Gets a double.
Ooh.
Gets another single.
If you got that double, you probably would have got a 29.
Yeah, classic
was
Mike.
wrong.
If he would get the double, he would have gotten the double.
Right, of course. So there's Barry saving 3 seconds over Mike there. Or no, that was 6 seconds.
Yeah, his emergency was. I didn't see.
Yeah.
Felt like Mike didn't have beams, or maybe then just one.
I didn't see Mike's. I always saw Barry got
Yeah,
one.
we were focusing on the our bets.
It's hard to.
There's two people. That could a lot of stuff can be happening.
But yeah, the goal typically is you want to get a 3x or higher. Because it counts down, so you want like a 30, 31, 32.
Yes.
Consider it a reasonable emergency.
If Barry and me were
Mike,
completely
no.
ignoring all the monkey bars on the side.
Oh, Mike! Disaster.
Mike-
room
Mike-
for Mike.
Mike is getting cooked.
Yeah, he
No.
got real cooked. He hit
Mike
both
is so
lava-
cooking.
Like literally. He fell in both lava pools there. That's unfortunate for sure. You don't want to be
He's
doing that when you're
fine.
behind. What is he
Mike,
doing?
Mike
Mike,
is
that's
taking
not
the
where he's
scenic
going.
route.
Mike going up to fight box 1, but he already killed box 1.
Well, as I told you, he doesn't know where he's going and what he's picking up.
Oh, I thought you were joking.
That was
You
not
were
a joke.
serious. You were serious.
Meanwhile, Adam tells Barry that apparently there's survivors left on the space station. Aside from the one clearly fake scientist that we saw, and Adam or someone has repaired the main deck elevator, so we're going back upstairs to the main deck and looking at the observation deck.
I wonder if Mike's going
What?
to go for impossible strat. There's a strategy you can do in the stretchy room where there's 2
Mike is
stretches
so
you climb
gonna
up.
go for it. I
hope
assume
he
both
does.
are gonna attempt it. Barry is probably gonna attempt it, and I mean, if you fail it, you can do backup. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's totally gonna be fine.
It's a pretty difficult strat. That's probably why it's called impossible, but it saves only 2 seconds, but you essentially jump through the first stretching and then do a max height jump onto, actually I don't think it's max height, but yeah, you just jump onto the next one and climb up instead of having to wait for the stretching to go across and jump on top of it. Is this room Various come into right here? Oh, no, he's just going
Very
through the
chickening
strat.
out.
What a coward. Does he not know he's like 30 seconds ahead right now?
I mean, judging by judging by Mike being very active in chat constantly and Baria not, I assume that Baria is actually focusing on the game.
Yeah.
Well, Mike is not focusing too much on the game. Mike is focusing on the swag. He knows what the people want.
Oh, Mike not going for it
Mike-
either. That's
Mike-
okay, though.
Mike got whatever he got there.
Yeah.
He
So you can
definitely
do a
didn't do the
wall
door fix. And
Yeah.
Baria, meanwhile, saving trends from Super Metroid.
You got some pretty good animals there, from what I saw.
Yeah, they looked nice and fast.
That's more RNG in this game, is how fast.
Yay!
the animals
More
are.
RNG?
Yeah.
Wow.
So if you look on Mike's screen here, you might see some animals.
Oh yeah, Mike
Yeah,
is.
two came out, but then one just is nowhere to be seen. And there you go. And that would be considered, I would say, average.
Yeah, Mike was not very good.
Average animals is like bad, whereas bad animals is like you're yelling at your screen, like what is going on here?
Yeah.
These
Meanwhile, we're
animals.
picking up more missile packs. And then Samus, because she neglected Sector 5 for so long, she's now going back into Sector 5 because turns out that the Axe have basically destroyed every single data room we visited so far. Except for the one that's like right up there, but she doesn't want to go there. Because Adam says, no, we're going back into Sector 5 to pick up the powerbomb data. Which is mysteriously available for Samus now. Because in the future, you download power bombs and missiles.
Yes, that's how you get your power-ups.
You wouldn't download a missile, right?
In this game, I think casually they're kind of like it's a attack item, and it's kind of like X-ray because
Yeah, in this game it is X-ray. There's a
Because
lot of
there's-
people that when you casually play the game, and once they get power bombs, they're like, "Oh wow, I can look for stuff now."
exactly because you could just lay power bombs and it'll kind of show everything that's in the room that's kind of secret.
Now on Barry's side, upcoming is the best textbooks in the game, where Samus is talking to Adam. Adam is saying, "Hey, remember the data room? It's there. You've been there like 5 minutes ago."
I love the one where it's actually coming up here after power bombs, where it's like, Samus, go to the ship. Like
What?
Adam locks you in the room, you can't leave, just to be like, yo, meet me at the ship. And that's it.
You come to the ship.
It's like, you could have just like painted on the map, you know. You didn't have to like lock me in this room just to.
Can't you just tell me what's going on? It's not like we have like a communication channel open like everywhere.
Yeah. But Baria being pretty safe there with slowing down there.
Yeah, waiting, doesn't want to get hit.
Yeah, you can definitely kind of just spam the wide beam and kill those without stopping.
Or freeze them and then clip onto
Right.
them. But yeah, now Barrier we having power bombs.
Ooh, Mike doing a cool speed booster strat there. It's just slightly better.
The cool speed booster strat, or as FPS says, straight from 2005.
Yeah. JRP strat.
Oh, now we have discussion in chat. I see Jacko and I see FPS. I don't see Monkey, obviously, for obvious reasons.
I remember y'all talking about it, that it was like 0.5 seconds or something like that.
Yeah,
But,
it was always said like, oh, this is the JRP IGT strat. Don't do it.
Super difficult.
Is Barrier gonna go for the thing that I taught him?
What, left side?
I am disappointed in Barrier. My disappointed. So he's the cool strat here where you place the power bomb, clear the room, wall jump onto the ladder and climb up.
But it's
But
more
he doesn't
difficult
do
and
it.
it doesn't save any time.
Yeah, but it looks. Haven't we talked about this? This is about swag.
That is true. That's a very, very, very valid point. And it is a cool strat. Like anything that's like different from the norm that doesn't lose any time is, welcomed in my book. And Barry's talked about it quite a bit that he likes going for that strat.
I taught him. I taught him the strat for the relay to show off.
I remember, yeah. Because I think Paulsmore said he wasn't going for it or something like that.
Yeah, there was like, oh, you're doing the relay. Oh, you're racing Paulsmore. You have to do this strat.
Sector 5.
Yeah, so Barria's Samus is getting ordered back to the ship.
Sector 5 still fairly uneventful, but the next time we go to Sector 5, it's going to be very, very eventful. Got a very important boss coming up in Sector 5.
There's a boss in Sector 5?
Oh my god.
Is he behind the red door, which is totally a real door and not just a brick of walls?
Maybe.
But certainly nothing bad is going to happen to Sector 5.
No.
Okay. I was worried for a second.
Totally a real door, that red one over there.
Yeah. Totally a real door. That's what Big Nintendo wants you to believe. What is that on Barria's screen?
Scary.
That's the guy from Super Metroid.
He melted. I wonder why he melted. Does it have to do with the X core?
Baria was talking earlier that he was concerned that if he gets a speed boost and he walks through the blocks here and doesn't pick up the missiles, so he decided to slow down for like one frame, 1 second,
and then proceeds.
And it completely ruined his room.
Yeah, that was a pretty poor room there. I mean, even if I get the speed booster, I just grab the missile myself. But you can just
like immediately got sped on, but gets to speed through the rest of the room.
There's a lot of missiles that you can grab, don't have to. So, this one, the one in the elevator, and then there's one right before Yakuza.
I'm curious if we're gonna see. I mean, we're probably gonna see both people going for 50 missiles. I assume, without knowing yet. But I mean, Baria usually picks up the missiles before Yakuza, so they would put him at 50. And I mean, Mike can do whatever.
Yeah, we'll see about Mike. All right, here's the Vine Room. I love this. Oh, nice, Barry handling it very well. It's a room that can go very wrong, but as you saw, Baria, he handled it very well there.
Yeah.
Well, the story you can take.
Story-wise, the power is off, so Samus has to turn the power back on. Also, the animals that we saved are somehow on the ship now. That plot point is never going to come up again, I'm pretty sure. Barrier not picking up these missiles, skipping them. So we have 45 missiles confirmed for Barrier.
He didn't power bomb though. Why didn't
that too, and he now realizes, what's gonna come up? Ooh.
Right, you said he normally goes for that. Okay, so that makes sense why you forgot.
So he comes up probably every casual Metroid Fusion player's nightmare. Even though the boss isn't even called Nightmare.
For casuals, it's our worst nightmare as well. We hate this boss.
Yeah, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
If you
Wait,
Barrier missed some shots, yeah?
Oh no. I was just watching.
Oh no, getting a lot of grabs.
Yeah, that's four round, I think.
Yeah, what we're gonna see here on Mike's stream next. So before Yakuza, which is the spider boss's name, we see them shoot up beam plus missiles. So because the enemy's head is already there, it's just super high up, and the mouth is open. So you hit spider by shoot in mouth. That's the whole strat. And it charges its fireballs in the beginning. So if you shoot the missiles upwards, they won't despawn, because usually if the missiles travel too far, they will despawn off the screen. But if you jump up, it just barely makes it into the mouth, and you can deal some damage before. And so you can basically 2-round the spider boss then.
Yeah, that's pretty much what Friday was mentioning. That's how we're able to do it in one cycle, where casually you gotta do it, I believe, 2 cycles.
Casually, you just pray you don't die.
Yeah, maybe 3 up in a minute. But both. I mean, even though Barry got the 4 round, it could have gone worse. Yeah,
I mean, Barry screwed up a bit of shooting the missiles in the beginning, and that just backfired. But Mike, meanwhile, he has shot 5 missiles into the core. That's all that matters in the end. But yeah, we are relatively close again. I feel like Mike should have made up some time. He didn't get beams like Barrier.
I don't think
he got 1 beam or so. And his fight in the beginning was definitely a lot faster. So
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah,
So
this is-
Baria hates this upcoming, not the boss Notori, but the
everyone hates the
Core
boss.
X
Everyone hates the boss.
specifically. The Core X.
Yeah, the
So
Core X is
the Core X
bad.
I dislike the most is actually the wide beam core, but that's just because I like Mike and don't practice, even though I should. But Barry hates the plasma core for I guess for his own
Well,
reasons. or
the
it's not-
big problem with the plasma core is usually you are low on missiles, and you kind of need missiles to kill core. Doing Barrier, seeing here nice sliding through the door and jumping upwards, getting no beam. So, in order to fight Neturi, you usually place a series of power bombs plus charge shots to get damage in above the threshold where you need it. Then you just fire off your missiles, all the while standing in one of two safe spots in the room, which is like to the left or to the right of the larger platform, where you do not get hit by the spores. And then you just fire away until Neturi is dead.
Yep. And that's why we were mentioning 50. 50 missiles makes the Notori fight a little bit faster and way more consistent.
Yeah,
I
power
personally
bombs.
prefer 45 myself. But
I don't
Mike,
run this game.
Mike has 50, so he will save a little bit of time here. Not a lot, probably like maybe 2 seconds ish. But if he doesn't get hit here, actually, it's really
jinxed
bad.
it.
to
Good job.
get there because you see now he only has one missile.
But he definitely won't get trolled twice like he got at Arachnus.
We'll see. But yeah, that's essentially. Oh no, he's missing the doubles.
Yeah, like all the doubles.
Yeah, I think that was 0 doubles. Yep, that was 0 doubles. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I think like Mike is overcooking a bit here.
Ever since he fell into the lava pool in Sector 3.
Yeah, he changed when he got cooked in Sector 3.
Yeah, he changed. Yeah, that's it's the strat that Mike went for is I was mentioning it before the race started is you really don't want to get hit because you don't want to have to rely on RNG. You prefer to just be at 99 HP.
Yeah.
And just spawn a million green X's and just be good. I think that's probably one of the reasons why Mike didn't get any doubles because he was number one playing it safe, but also only
Mike is winning this. He just does.
Exactly. He's crying right now.
He is crying right now.
He's such a crybaby. Mike,
I wonder.
go for a cook. Go for the cook.
Well, I guess as Mike is still in voice text, in voice chat with Scotty and with Monkey, I guess Mike is getting feedback live on his gameplay.
Yeah, Scotty, tell him to go for
Yeah, Scotty, Mike,
Nightmare Space
Scotty,
Boost.
Monkey. We need a space boost.
Tell him to at least try it. He's gonna lose anyway. No. Mike, even though there's only about 20 minutes, 22
Yeah, so
minutes this
on
run,
Barry's end, we're gonna see here the longest space Shine Spark in the game, where he kills enemies by falling down while storing a Shine Spark and then just walking across all the suddenly destroyed Sector 5. I wonder what happened here.
it's a fairly tight Shine Spark, but once you get the hang of it, it's such an important Shine Spark to get.
Yeah, it saves time and it looks nice. It looks impressive because Samus is just going.
But yeah, actually, there's another thing about Metroid Fusion, which is something that I really enjoy about it, is right before Yakuza, that spider boss, up until the end, there's like 10, 11 bosses in a row. So, a lot of times...
So we have...
What is that?
Well, Mike just didn't shine. He just didn't shine Spark. Mike is taking, once again, the scenic route.
Well, the thing is, there's a backup for that only loses like a second. And
Mike said he doesn't.
He didn't even try it.
Mike is so confident he doesn't need it.
He just didn't attempt it. He just started walking.
Meanwhile, we have Baria here coming up at like another very funny boss, which is
Nightmare.
pure RNG and absolutely not scripted.
No.
If you believe what the word on the street is.
So actually,
Ooh,
Baria did
baria.
not get the good first. So if you do the first phase the same every time, you'll get the same RNG. Well, not RNG, same pattern. But Baria did not.
Yeah, so baria is in for fun.
Yeah, so he's
He
getting.
does not know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, he's getting a complete random.
Well, he
pattern.
knows how Nightmare behaves still, but Nightmare is like, I'm.
This is a horrible pattern for Baria.
Yeah,
Actually.
he is getting cooked. He is really getting cooked.
He's
by
honestly not
Nightmare.
reacting very well. That's what he should have done in the first place. Is you
Yeah,
just
should've.
slowly kind of go down. Let Nightmare
How
fly
did
over
Mike
you.
enter Nightmare's room with 50 health? Did he skip the red
Sure.
X? Good job, Mike.
Well, he has 50 missiles, so it's fine.
Yeah, he has 50 missiles. So he's
So
good.
if Mike has a decent Nightmare, he could save actually a lot of time here.
Yeah,
was
but that would
quite a bit.
require Mike not being bad. But he
True.
Mike is cooking Nightmare right now.
It looks like Mike also didn't get a very good first pattern. Everybody's is slightly different. What I do is I try and hit that last hit right as he starts.
Mike gets his Nightmare a bit too low. It's over.
Mike,
It's not over.
Ankle shot.
It's so bad.
But okay. It worked. I mean, it was definitely
works.
faster than Barry.
And he gets the single. Let's go.
Yo, single.
And the double.
Single missile.
And another single.
Neither getting triple double Nightmare. This is so crazy.
This is so sad. This is to quote Mike here. This is poverty. We're seeing Barry not get a swaggy space boost through the room here all the way down, which is kind of sad, but happens.
Yeah.
So this is the part where people who casually play Metroid Fusion and talk about the game as, dude, this game is too linear, are like, I don't know where to go. What now?
You go down to sector 4.
Adam doesn't tell me what to do. Where is Adam anyway?
Yo, by the way, somebody find Adam's skip, please. We need Adam's skip.
Yeah, but if you find it, please don't give it a cringe name. Thank you very much.
So name it up yourself, of course. So Mike also didn't get the
Yeah, Mike didn't get it either.
boost thing.
Poverty.
Absolute poverty. And it looks like he's not going to get... He started a lot. Oh, no, he got it. Okay, cool.
I see that FPiz is going to the fridge to get a glass of milk.
Nice. The best ROM hack of all time.
Best ROM hack of anything ever confirmed.
So, it's too far back. So with bomb blocks, bombs are really slow in this game. So you can break them with Speed Booster, and that's what we saw there. I was worried Mike wasn't going to get that because he started so far to the left. But I think I just learned something there, actually.
No, don't learn anything from Mike. Don't learn from Mike. Don't learn from Mike.
So I always start really far to the right to make sure I get the Speed Booster, but it looks like you can just kind of hold left and do a little short hop there.
Yeah.
That's really kind of good to know, actually.
Let's check it. Let's check at diffusion missiles how far they are apart. So we have a 1 hour 1 minute 13 text box starts.
Where I would split, 113.
Mike has trouble evading all the enemies.
Really good jump.
It is also a relatively hard section again because stuff deals damage again. So enemies are once again dealing a lot of damage, even though Samus just got a suit upgrade. Especially the fishies. Yeah, and the budget dragons down there. They like doing damage. If you touch them, no touch.
And also the next boss, Box 2, deals a ton of damage, and there's no eye door before it. So the only way you can't really get a red X unless you're lucky. And the only real refill there is kind of stunning some blue X's in Sector 6 and grabbing those.
Yeah, to quote Scotty, talking to Oats and Goats at one point, why are you refilling? There's like 1 million blue X in Sector 6.
That was before my time, actually, sadly.
Yeah, so the blue X give a lot of healing.
Well, yeah, in that one, there's a room where you use a power bomb, so you have to wait anyways for the power bomb to explode, and that's you can.
Yeah, and there's like 6 blue X in that room.
I don't know the exact amount of health, but it's probably like
It's
over
a
150.
decent chunk.
Yeah, but it's still a
It's-
pretty scary. Like if you
Yeah.
if you make too many mistakes, you can definitely die for sure.
Yeah, but on the other hand, I mean, Baria has one more E-Tank that he usually has. So he's a bit more higher on health.
Oh my god, the space boost, he's crooked.
The space boost, Mike, let's go!
Very
Mike is so coming back. I totally didn't check when Mike
Oh,
touched
I
down.
didn't either. Crap.
Yeah, I mean, who cares? Mike is gonna win anyway. He got this.
Okay, I did check a time right there real quick, so let's see. Was that bomb? Okay, it was fine.
So Baria making his way down into Sector 6. Has nice health now.
Very nice.
Nice Baria. Nice.
And you said he has one more E-Tank than normal, so he's essentially...
No, it's not
full
nice anymore.
from where he
Not
was.
nice.
So, oh wait, no, that wasn't the door, it's the next door. It looks like Mike's a little bit over 30 seconds behind. But as I said, there's these last,
Yeah, we
We're
can
on
still
the last-
lose and save time. Everyone
Yeah.
can still die.
yeah, still die. There's only one eye door left, but then you got Box 2, Ridley, SAX, still quite a few bosses left.
So the fun part here is that the water is suddenly electrified because reasons. So touching water is not good, but thankfully there's a monkey ball at the top of it.
Yeah.
And
Very difficult down and you get hit. But
so-
it's fine.
Ron, why is Barry not doing doubles? I thought we're doing doubles. I thought double good. Why is he shooting normally now? What's that?
He's just bad at the game, I think.
Oh, he's bad at the game. Okay.
No, this boss is. We used to think it was near impossible. It's possible, but near impossible. But actually, a community member Miguel. Why is Mike? I don't know what Mike is doing. He's doing the easy percent box fight.
He's doing shoutouts to Ross.
Yeah.
Ross
But
with
it-
6-4 with the 1.
Anyways, we used to think it was like near impossible, but a community member Miguel, who's a prime runner, I think pro record holder actually. He found. Oh, Mike's going for it! No, he
Let's
didn't
go,
get it.
Mike.
But he actually went for the setup there. You can actually get doubles consistently. It's just insanely difficult because of how small the room, how compact the room is. Normally, you see these core fights. You're in this big open room. You can manipulate it, and do all these things. But here, you have to literally manipulate it to go as high as it could possibly go, and then jump down and jump in and get 2 doubles, and it's super precise.
Yeah. So I mean, the big difference between that and before the cores is we have different missiles now, and missiles change. So you have we have the normal whistles where you just go pew 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 pew, which have a relatively decent firing rate, so you can easily double with normal missiles. Then there's the super missiles, which just deal an insane amount of damage and basically destroy everything that you shoot with it. But fly have a slightly higher cooldown, fly a bit slower, so you need to properly time your shots to get a double. Then there's the ice missiles, which suddenly don't kill everything in one shot anymore because stuff just freezes. But you still get less firing rate, and then with the diffusion missiles, your firing rate is relatively low. So there's shoot, wait a second, wait another second, shoot again. So that's why the doubles on the white core would be considered very tight.
Yeah.
But we will be seeing diffusion doubles. Question mark.
Yeah, hopefully. The thing with the fusion missiles, they're not that hard once you kind of know as you said, the cooldown, right? How to.
Yep.
There's kind of like riding a bike where it's really hard at first, but then once you kind of get it once or twice, you're like, oh, so that's how you do it. And
Yep.
Pretty consistent.
So while we have killed Metroids in this game, nobody cares. Metroids are dead. Okay, anyway. We are here seeing Baria entering the Golden Pirate Room, which is what I always find funny. Then if you see people playing Fusion casually, streaming it on Twitch, and then there's always that one person in chat who is like, "You need to charge your shot and then turn around. That's what you need to do. That's the strat." There's always the backseat person that has seen a speedrun. That's so funny. You always hear that.
When in reality, you could just do whatever. You just shoot in the back. 3 beams though from area. I can save some time here.
The pirates are basically crank up your music, crank it up.
Yeah, really is a very quiet boss. So you need to turn it up. Really
Yes,
loud.
please turn up. So the golden pirates are basically programmed in such a fashion. It's not just shoot them in the back. It's more like if Samus is face away from pirate, plus pirate gets damage, pirate takes damage.
There's a lot of that in video games where you can.
Yeah,
Like it's like you're supposed
just
to shoot in the
lazy
back,
coding.
but yeah, they're programmed in a certain way that you can take.
Ooh, Mike gets no beams. Let's
Yeah,
go.
that's straight up what 9 seconds Mike just saved because Barry got 3 beams.
Barry gets doubles, therefore. So
Very nice.
this is still close. We can lock it happen.
They're in the same room.
Let's go. They're not in the same room anymore.
Oh no, it's over.
It's over. Mike is losing time.
It's over.
Yeah, so what we see Mike and have seen Varia doing is they charge a shot and then shoot the missile straight afterwards to get some tiny bit more damage into the relay fight to make the fight just last a bit shorter than before, which is something that we're going to see again at the Sax fight, which is like kind of vital for what's Mike is shooting.
Yeah, it's. I'm guessing he doesn't know how to do diffusion levels, to be honest.
Yeah, I blame Scotty and Monkey for that. They didn't teach him before.
Yeah. Good job. I mean, bad job.
Yeah, bad job.
Because I'm sure Mike, like, if they were willing to teach him, Mike would totally have practiced it.
Yeah, Mike is. If anything, if Mike is known for anything, that's his insanely long practice sessions.
Yep. Claw grip, of course.
Yes. It's just better that way.
But yeah, we're coming up on the at a tail end of the run here.
We're coming up at something very fun on the best part of the speedrun. We're coming up in various section here soon when he comes back to Adam. We'll be having a very short talk to Adam. Just like, I don't know, like, hi Adam, bye Adam, something like that.
It's kind of funny, like, legitimately being good at text mashing can lower your gold on this last at like 5 seconds. It's kind of crazy. Yes, yes, yes. If you know, you know.
Mike
And
is,
I hope you don't know as well.
Mike is freezing now.
Mike, you gotta focus. You're behind, dude. It looks like we're not gonna get the dream match of Mike versus Scotty. It'll just have to
This
happen
is
in the
so
finals.
sad. Well, I guess
It'll
Scotty
just happen
didn't.
in the finals.
Well, they can still meet in the losers. Just please,
Just Scotty's lose.
lowest ranked seeds. Just defeat Scotty. Scotty can. Scotty. Hear me out. Revolutionary idea. Just throw the race. Bam. Scotty versus Mike. In losers.
Amazing. Yeah.
You're gonna win anyway. It can be
Scotty
from
with the-
losers. It's fine.
You're gonna win anyways. Just throw for content.
Yeah, for content. That's what the
We
people
all-
want.
I mean, Mike couldn't win, so now you got. No, you gotta just.
They're in the
Here's the
same
thing.
text. They're in the same room. They're not in the same text. What? Sam seems shocked here.
Samus is realizing something's going on here with the long text. Not sure what it is, but it's certainly something. Dang it, Barry! You could have had Mike go for 112, dude. Oof. But he will have to. Well, it's definitely not over.
Well, I hope we can get Mike to admit it then in the post race interview.
Oh yeah.
That would be nice so that everyone can hear it.
Everyone
And
here can hear.
Once again, to say after this race, we have another race on this channel straight away happening.
Well, it's in about an
So-
hour and a half, so we'll have a little bit.
Oh, it's still time. Oh, this is so sad.
We'll have a little
Time
break.
zones. Not a fan.
Yeah, I know. It's so confusing. I also don't know. I'm very bad with time zones myself.
Because we started the race too early.
No.
Should have taken an hour more setup time.
Oh no. Yeah, that should be another really cool race between Vicious, Delicious, and Sci-Fi Journey. And then myself and Barry will be commentating on that one.
Barry just happy that he didn't lose.
Yes. Oh man, Barry.
Yeah, Flash Rust is right. Barry winning against mikefood, upset of the century, but there's still hope. Don't give up.
Still hope.
Mike can still cook.
Barry can still die.
Yes.
I did
Let's
die
see
to
if Barry-
Stacks, I think the last race we actually. His first time dying at long.
Ooh, Barry misses the 4-shot sacks. It's
Wow.
over. It is over. So what Barry was doing, he was so it turns out when you shoot, so the sacks can only be damaged by the beam, by a charge beam. So it turns out that once you shoot sacks takes damage. Sacks is like, I'm out of here, I'm screw attacking. But if you, so usually the plasma beam deals damage per frame, while other beams deal damage on contact. So it turns out that if the SAX is frozen, suddenly it once again does take damage on a per frame. So the fight just goes a lot faster. Mike is lucky that he froze the SAX.
Yeah.
Mike is getting... Mike is... Don't die, Mike, please.
Well,
holy crap. Mike is getting frozen. We are eating cold tonight.
Only 133 health is actually quite scary.
Yes.
It's hard. Baria,
meanwhile, didn't have trouble.
Yeah, besides not getting the 4-shot, that was like an actual like perfect fight.
Where's the timer going on now anyway? I mean, yes, we're crashing the ship, but it's not. She's just going to the ship and it's done. What could possibly still be happening?
Baria got the triple-double. That was quite nice.
Mike's, I think there was a double. That was not a double.
Yeah,
It was also not a double. Neither was that a double. Yeah, Mike got the double. Mike is talking and playing at the same time. I am confused.
No, that was 0 doubles for Mike.
Yeah, that was not. Well, Mike is alive. That's what matters.
Yes, he didn't die. Locked in, dude.
Mike is so alive.
Dude,
Oh no!
Mike
The
is
ship
so
is gone.
alive.
It's over. FPS believes in Mike.
I believe, question mark?
Baria can
No.
still he can die if Baria screws up the Omega Metroid. He gets some multi-claw swipes. It's over.
Looks like
It's
Mike
over.
did improve his movement there. Scotty taught him a little bit, I guess.
The only thing I remember when I see this is Scotty throwing the world record for content. It's a good clip.
GG for
Yeah, we have
Barry.
GGs for Baria. Yeah, he beat
That was
the
actually
game.
a very solid run.
Yeah, that was decent.
I did
like
say
a mid 115.
Yeah, 30 was going to win the race, and there you go.
Yeah,
15,
it's like
25.
in the middle of where Baria projected that he would end. And
Yeah,
mikefood, I guess. I mean, he can be happy he's alive. Does he get the low height? Let's go, Mike!
Yo,
Yo!
low height.
Low height. Mike
I
is
think
so
William
bad.
got one frame.
So Mike has definitely kind of won the swag part of the race. He got it looked a lot of stuff he did looked better.
He didn't do Sector 6 sack skip though, and I'm very disappointed.
Yeah, he didn't do the space boost.
Didn't do space
Screw Mike,
boost.
I hate him.
Reverse ice. But neither did Baria, so looks like Mike is gonna get a he lost like 30 seconds on that sack
It's
spike.
better than his last T-Rust run, which I'd like. Oh no, it's gonna be
He was only
yeah.
about
We're looking
30
at a 116.5x. Yeah, if
He
he
lost
kills the Omega Metroid.
if he doesn't die.
We don't know. He almost died to the sags.
Let me remind you guys, Mike's PB is a 1:47. That's okay.
Well, Baria's PP is a 114.42.
This is a no reset race. You
They
know,
just
so
both had bad
anything can
RNG.
happen.
There's nothing they could do about this.
Yeah, GG for both runners. That
Yeah,
was,
GG's to
that's
both. Mike is like, meet me on zero mission.
Mike is coping real hard right now.
Mike is so cooking. Flash Frost is hoping for the best of 3, which is unfortunately not gonna happen because this is it's just normal double elimination. You lose, you lose.
Oh, for anybody unaware, so this entire tournament is just going to be a best of 1 even finals, and then it's going to be double elimination. So Mike is not out of the tournament. We did mention it a couple times in the
Yes.
commentary, but he will be in the losers bracket now, and then Baria will go up against, I believe you said Scotty, or
Yeah, Baria. Well,
the winner of
Baria is
Scotty.
going to face Scotty or the winner of Pinecone versus Ned Sillidan, and the loser of, as in Mike Food, of this race is going to face the loser of the race of Scotty versus Pinecone and or not Sillidan. So maybe Mike is going to face Scotty in losers. Who knows?
Eventually, you never know.
Yeah. We have Baria waiting in the setup. You can come up to us whenever you want, Baria.
I'm very interested in what Baria has to say.
Yes, we definitely need to hear.
And Mike too. I'd like to hear what Mike has
We
to
need
say.
we need Mike in here. He has something to do.
Welcome, Baria. How are you feeling?
Oh my god, so relieved.
Congratulations, you won.
I did.
did.
You got a pretty solid time too. On 15:25. That's definitely quite solid. for the
Yeah,
race.
I was really upset about Yakuza because I got God RNG, but I messed up the opener.
Yes.
But then I golded Plasma.
Oh, it was a 2-cycle. I wasn't sure if you got a 4-round or if you messed
No,
it
it was one beam, one round.
up. Okay.
And I messed 47. Yeah, I messed up the
Don't spoil.
oh sorry. Yeah, I messed up the
I'm not getting
opener.
it.
I think I missed like one shot.
Well, the word in the chat was that you didn't jump high enough.
Yeah, well, what is chat now? No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, Mike is in chat. What's this
Yeah,
chat?
Mike knows. He's in chat. He's been in chat this whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, I golded Plasma, I golded Ice Missiles.
Let's go.
Nightmare was really upsetting.
Yeah. You lost a lot of time on Nightmare.
Yeah,
And
you-
still got 15:25. That's pretty solid.
I was
yeah.
just talking about the funny Nightmare RNG at that point, and then we realized, oh boy, Baria's gonna have fun when we saw the opener.
Yeah, that one shot lost me. Wow,
It looked
probably
at 30 seconds.
no,
ish.
it wasn't that much, but it was like 15 to 20.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so how are you seemed to be nervous at the beginning. The climb was,
The climb was
Good,
horrible.
Yes.
baby.
and then the beginning was like you seemed nervous.
I was
But then it, like,
very
it's-
nervous.
Kind of worked out.
I was super relieved at the charge I-beam or the charge door.
Yeah, 0 beam.
Yeah,
I don't
the
know how-
zero beam and the double.
Mhm.
And then I saw Mike get beams.
Mike got a solid sub 10 charge beam.
Yeah.
Solid.
So I was kind of relieved a little bit. I was nervous until Sax was
It
dead.
was very close actually until
Oh.
like Nightmare. Dude, it's Mike Food.
Mike.
Oh,
Food is in
dude,
the
it's
house.
Mike.
Wait,
Mike.
Barry hit low spark?
No.
Alright, I won.
Well, you definitely win the swag, except
No,
that you
Mike.
didn't go for.
No, I
Space
won the
Boost,
swag.
which is- Yeah, you definitely. I mean, I said you won the swag.
So,
So there
bad.
was stakes in this race, by the way. I believe you have to say something, Mike. 'cause
Oh
you-
yeah, Mike.
Wait, what was it?
Pay up.
something
What
about
even was
Scotty,
it?
something about Scotty.
Was it just
admit-
Scotty owns me?
Yeah.
Wait,
and,
what?
And Scotty is
Bad.
no. Scotty is that guy.
Oh, he's that guy.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Thank
Heard it here
God.
first from Mike Food.
don't have to
on
play
SpeedGaming
zero.
interview.
Meet me on ZM, it's over.
Yeah.
Too bad it's a dead game. People run
So-
bad game instead.
So
but
I
you
guess
see,
Barrier can walk around the streets once again and say, "I own Mike."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike
Sad
officially
day.
owns Mike now, yes.
Sad day. Scotty's
Doesn't matter.
happy.
It
end
took
was
it took
sad.
him 2K attempts to bop me. It's all good.
I am curious about something, Mike.
Yeah,
What was
what's
up with that sack skip, dude?
I don't know. I messed it up, but it
Why'd
worked.
you unmorph? There's no
We have
reason.
I didn't mean to. I was gonna call
There's
this
so much
Scotty
to
and
talk
Monkey
about
the
with
whole time.
Mike.
Oh,
It started
okay.
at the glorious Arachnus fight, and then it just continued. But Mike, yeah. So Barry, I'm sorry, but Mike got the sack skip, but he didn't die. He wins.
And he got low height and sector
And I got low
4.
height.
Yeah.
Oh, sector 4 low height, too? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike got low height. Barry got not even a shine spark
Not
or
even.
a
No.
speed boost.
I didn't go for it. I was banking on Mike failing it. That way That way, I would save time over him.
Washed.
Ooh, but he didn't. But
Yeah, Mike.
I saved time over myself failing it. I was too nervous for it, probably.
Good job.
You were nervous that whole run for no reason.
The entire time, yeah.
You would have seen.
Well, I
you
mean-
should have just watched his Arachnus fight. Just stop playing and watched. And the nerves would-
I lost
Watch it
25
unfold.
seconds.
Well, I mean, if you get hit, you don't get green X drops. That's how the game works.
pretty much.
Man.
But yeah, that was still a really good race, guys. Good
Yeah, very good
shooting.
race, very close
Mike.
race.
Yep.
Until
I
Like,
felt like
it
I
was-
was
it was very
running right,
close.
like you were right on my tail.
How much
Even-
were you aware of? Where
It was
Mike
within like
there?
10 seconds of you,
I
up
was
until
watching-
like up through like ice missiles. I was like 10 seconds
Yeah.
behind you, and then
Yeah.
I absolutely trolled.
Yeah, emergency is where you lost. Emergency and leaving sector 3.
Yeah, where you got
Yeah.
cooked on the way out.
Yeah,
I
you lost.
saw your wide
I've never
core.
done that before.
I was watching the restream.
Too
Yeah,
busy
Mike-
talking to Monkey.
Yeah, Mike he fell in both lava pools on the way out.
And then I
what it
went to
was.
go get Bob.
oh
yeah, what
yeah,
happened? Yeah, on the way out of sector
I
3.
went to go get Bob.
It's just
Never
like, let's
done-
get Bob again.
I was like, oh wait.
Bad news,
no.
Mike. In
That was
that room
incredible.
state, Bob doesn't exist anymore.
yeah, you killed Box already, but you just wanted to go for.
No, I autopiloted.
Yikes.
It's okay. I've done that as well.
Yeah, just don't watch the race back, because I might have said a few times that Mike has no idea where he's going or which upgrades he's gonna pick up.
It really, I mean, with that, I looked like I did.
Did you plan on 50 missiles? We weren't
Yeah, I
sure.
always get 50.
Nice.
Interesting. And then you, Barry, I guess you went for like a different missile route or something.
Yeah,
145.
I grabbed main deck missiles because I didn't want anything bad to happen in Sector 1.
Coward.
And then
Says the
also,
one who had something bad happen in Sector 1
also
almost.
you didn't grab the missiles before Yakuza, and I noticed you like didn't like
Well-
the power bomb. So maybe
Well,
that-
so the way that route works is if you get the speed boost in Spitter Hallway, you skip Spitter Hallway
No, right
missiles
before Yakuza.
and get the Yakuza missiles. But if
Oh.
if you don't get the speed boost, you have to power bomb anyway. So you just
you
grab
just,
the
you just
No, he
forgot
means
power
the
bomb,
power bomb right before Yakuza, where you were then had to normal bomb the bomb blocks.
Yeah, because you forgot that power bomb, and I was like wondering, like, that's
what
so-
power bomb?
that was a
Oh
weird-
yeah, because I don't normally do that strat, so
Yeah.
I forgot to do it.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because it was just a really weird mistake. I
Yeah.
figured it was just because.
Well, my normal route always gets Yakuza missiles, but since I was doing the either Spitter or Yakuza, I got spit on. I didn't get the speed boost.
Gotcha. All right, that
Ready.
makes sense.
Friday, I just realized I gotta keep playing this game, dude.
Hmm?
I gotta keep
Well, I mean,
playing.
I
this
won't
game.
play this game because you didn't get wave core missiles, wave core
Ah.
doubles. So,
I didn't know that was on the table.
well, I said, I mean, you have been in voice chat with so many people.
Yeah, I had to stream muted though.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't have 10 voices on my own.
You could. All right. Well, I think
Mike should commentate his own runs from now on.
Wait,
Like,
hold
look-
on. But why do you say that, Mike? That you got to keep playing this game?
Because I'm in losers bracket.
Hey.
No,
I gotta get knocked out.
No, you have a chance to face Scotty when he
Yeah,
loses in losers. That's where you are.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah,
Wait,
we're praying for that,
Scotty
Scotty.
Oh yeah, my
we're
next
praying for
run or my next race is gonna be really fun.
Yeah, nice
Yeah.
reward.
Yeah.
You get to play Scotty. Congratulations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good job. You can face Scotty personally.
Easy dub.
Dude,
Okay,
I
I
just
just
rage quit.
If Scotty fails sack skip, you know. Okay.
Well, we were talking about it like way at the beginning that he honestly doesn't. He probably won't even. I don't know what he's playing, but he doesn't.
Play
Even,
with one hand.
he doesn't even need to go for it. Like he doesn't need to
No,
do
he
anything
doesn't.
risky at all, and he'll still win by minutes most likely.
That's the
I mean, it's
truth.
up to him. You know, do whatever stress. Let's do.
Oh yeah. All
I
right.
think that's. I mean, that's pretty much everything covered there. So fun race.
Yeah.
GG's and Barrio. We gotta commentate in
Yeah,
an hour.
In an hour. Yep.
Yep.
On this very channel. So Please come back if you like Metroid Fusion.
And GG's. I think that's gonna be it for me because
GG's.
I gotta get
Yeah.
some dinner before
I have to sleep.
before this finishes up. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see y'all in about an hour. I think that's it. Bye. I'll stick around a little bit just in case. But y'all let me know.